Thank you once again for watching me, Fusili Abdurazak. That's Ninja Man on YouTube. That's Ninja Easy Mathematics. Watch me there for more videos. The topic is logarithms. So what is logarithm? That is one fundamental thing that we have to have a look at. Logarithms. What are logarithms? If you have log A base B, what this means that log A base B means exponent that B must raise to give you A. B can raise a certain power to give you A. That is what we are essentially looking at. That is the most important thing that we are looking for. What power will B raise to give you A? And that power is the answer. That power is the answer. For example, if you have log 4 base 2, it means that what power will 2 raise to give you 4? That becomes our answer. So the answer is 2. It means 2 to the power 2 is equals to what? 4. So if this one is equals to y, it implies b to the power y is equals to a, because log 4 base 2 is equals to 2. Why? Because 2 raised to the power 2 is equals to 4. 2 therefore is our answer. So if you have log 4 base 2, the logarithm of a number is the base, the exponent at which the base must raise to give you the number. So log 4 base 2 is 2. 2 raised to the power 2 is equal to this 4. So b raised to the power y is equal to a. B raised to the power y is equal to a. Now, having gotten this in mind, there are certain underlying principles that we have to understand. Whether this satisfies the definition. Only this does not satisfy the definition of logarithm. Why? Because look at this. Log 4 base 1. What does log 4 base 1 mean? It means what number will 1 raise to give you 4? What number will 1 raise to give you 4? Is it possible that 1 can raise any power to give you 4? No. It is practically impossible. It is absolutely impossible for 4 to raise to any power to give you 4. So this one, what number? So for example, if you have log 5 base 1, what number will 1 raise to give you 5? It's practically impossible. It can't hold. So what this means is that the base can never be 1. So b should be greater than 1. B should be greater than 1. So it means that b should take natural numbers greater than 1. B should take natural numbers greater than 1. Having done that, let's go to the condition for a. If you have log 1 base 2, is it possible? Can this a be 1? Let's see. This means if this one is equal to x, it means that 2 raised to the power x is equal to 1. And this one can be written as 2 raised to the power x is equal to 2 raised to the power 0. 2 raised to the power 0 is 1. Any non-zero number raised to the power 0 gives 1. Any non-zero number raised to the power 0 gives 1. So 2 raised to the power 0 gives 1. So therefore x is equal to 0. So mean that logarithm base 1, log 1 base 8, logarithm of 1 of any base is 0. Mean that logarithm there could be log 1. A can take value of 1. A can be 1. Now, but let's see a. If you have log negative 2 base 2 or log negative 2 base 2, what does that mean? It means 2 raised to the power what? To give you negative 2. That one too, impracticable. Very impracticable. There's no value that 2 raised to the power to give you negative 2. You can't work. You can't have those values. So it means that the a cannot take negative values. Insofar as b, the base b must be greater than 1, a2 must be greater than 0. Means that it must a should be equal to 1, 2, 3. That's positive natural numbers. That is how it's supposed to be. That is. So if you write this, then you have satisfied all the requirements for the definition of logarithm. Anything short of that, you don't meet the full requirement. The requirement is that b must be greater than 1, a must be positive natural numbers. Now, we have laws of logarithm. Log x base a plus log y base a is equal to log xy base a. That's the first law I've written. But the fact is that there's no any other coded rule that the laws, this one should be the first law, and we should have the second law, which should be the division or the quotient rule. No mathematicians met in any country and agreed upon that which one should be the first law. It's a matter of chronological necessity, convenience in the learning of mathematics. That is why you write 1, 2, 3, so that in learning them you'll be able to go with them successfully. If not that, there's no law. This one is not Newton's law of motion. So that you say first law says that, second law says that, third law says that. No. Now, so based on this one, if you have log 3 base 2 plus log 4 base 2, what it means that you should multiply when you are adding, you should log 3 by 4 base 2, which is log 12 base 2. And if you have log 2 base 7 plus log 3 base 7 is equal to log 2 times 3, 6 base 7. So anytime at all you have logarithm of quotients, logarithm of product, this is how to go about it. You can move from this way to this way. So generally, I'll use two variables here, log x base a plus log y base a. So that I can generalize the law to be like this: log m plus log n plus log q plus log. So all that, what this means actually, the base here is 10. If the base is not written, it is common logarithm and the base is 10. So this one will give you log m times n times q times. So in as much as they give you and they are adding, you multiply them. That is what the law is saying. So that if you have log 3 root 2 plus log root 2 plus log 4, you see that they are all adding. So all this will give you log 3 root 2 times root 2 times 4. This one will give us log 3 times this one will give us 3 root 2 squared times 4. This is base 10. So root 2 squared is 2. But it is very abhorrent for students to use these 2 to cancel the square root. It is mathematically incorrect to do that. So this one will give me 2 times this 6. Log 6 times 4, 24. Because 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 12, 24. Base 10. Because the base is 10. So this one will give you log 24. That's how we do it. So anytime at all you see that you are multiplying. But here, I restricted myself to only 2. Log x plus log y. It could be log x plus log y plus log z plus log t. So it should be x times y times z times t. That is what you should understand. Now let me go to another one. Hope now you have understood. You have understood the definition of logarithm properly. Now, if you have log x base a minus log y base a is equal to log x over y base a. This is what you call logarithm of quotient. So anytime at all you see subtraction, you divide. So if you have log 12 minus log 6, this is equal to log 12 divided by 6, because you divide this by 6, which is equal to log 2. You see that? So this is how it is. You go by the law. If you have log 3 minus log 4 plus log 6. You see that now it is made up of subtractions and additions. So what you do is that you apply the law gradually. Log this here you divide. Here will give you log 3 divided by 4. Then plus log 6 or plus. See that this one means here division. I have done it plus log. And this one means multiplication, log 3 over 4 times 6. 2 cancel this one, 2. Cancel this one, 3. So this one will give you log 9 on 2. And the base is 10. So this is how we do. You go by it gradually. So logarithm is not difficult. You go by it gradually. That is how to do it. For example, if you have this, express this as a single logarithm. Express this as a single logarithm. Log 3 plus log 8 minus log 4. Express this as a single logarithm. What do? This will give you log into bigger bracket. Logarithm of product here. The law, when you are adding, you multiply 3 times 8. Whenever you are subtracting, you divide over 4. That is all. So that this will give you log. This goes here 2. So log 6. Base 10. The base is 10. But this is common logarithm. Whenever the base is not written, it means that it is in base 10. So 3 times 8 divided by 4. 2 goes to 4. 4 goes to 8, 2. 2 times 3, 6. So it gives you log 6 base 10. Here is 10. If it's not written, you should know this common logarithm. Now, let's see something again. What about if you have what about if you have 2 log 3, 2 on 3 plus log minus log log 4. Let's see how to go about this. Okay, the first one, this one, there's another law that I didn't teach you. Let me quickly address it here. If you have n log x base a, this is equal to, you bring the n to this side to give you log x to the power n base a. So if you have 2 log 3 base 10, this is the same as log 3 to the power. This 2 will come to this side. 2 base 10. And this will give you log 9 base 10. If you have half log 9 base 7, this is equal to log half means this is the same as 9 to the power half base 7. Or the half will come this way. You see the log. So that this will give you log 9 to the power half. The half means square root. So root 9 over 7, which is equal to log of 3 base 7. You see that I didn't write plus or minus because this is not in equation. So we are talking about positive square root. We are talking about positive square root, that we have a plus or minus 3. But the minus 3, note, logarithm, we don't take negative logarithm, as I explained in the definition. So it will give you log 3 base 7. Good. Good. So in this case, this one here will give me log 2 over 3 all to the power 2 plus log 27 minus log 4. So this will give me log 4 over 9 plus log 27 minus log 4. Applying the log here because we have sum here, so it should be multiplication. It should be log 4 over 9 times 27. Then minus log 4. So let's simplify this. Let's simplify this. 9 goes to 27, 3. So it will be log. Here will be 3. 9 goes to 27, 3. 3 times 4, 12. Minus log 4. Whenever you subtract means you should divide. It will give you log 12 over 4. And this one will give me log 3 base 10. And that is your final answer. You see that this one becomes very easy. You see, when you get the concept very well, you should know that anytime at all this, you do them gradually. It's not a rush. See, I applied anytime at all you have this kind of rule here, and you don't bring it to this form, it becomes very difficult for you to solve. It becomes very difficult for you to solve. Now let's come to equations involving logarithms. Let's solve 1 or 2, so that the rest will be left for the following videos, for the subsequent videos. In my subsequent videos, if you watch, you get to solve a lot of questions in logarithm, very tricky ones, advanced ones, more than this, because we are graduating and you should start from the fundamentals. You should understand the concept very well before you can proceed. Good. So if you have log 2x minus 3 is equal to log 3. How do you solve this? You see, we have several ways of killing a cat, but you should know that cat is a very dangerous animal. It must be handled with care. So this one, what to do is that, you see, some students divide through by log so that the log will cancel. That is absolutely wrong approach to the solving of logarithm questions. Here you can take anti-log, and anti-log means 10 to the power the logarithm. If you have log 2, anti-log of this means 10 to the power 2. So taking anti-log on both sides, because since you are taking it from both sides, it is allowed. So this will give me 10 to the power 2x minus 3 is equal to 10 to the power 3. And the bases are the same. So you equate the exponents. So you write 2x minus 3 is equal to 3. So you have 2x is equal to 3. This one will be here 6. You divide 2 by 2. You get x is equal to 3. You are there. The other alternative approach is to use the definition of logarithm. That is very simple. You are told that if you have log a base b is equal to y, b to the power y is equal to a. Very fundamental. So log 2x minus 3 should equal to log 3. What do? You bring this one. So we shall have log 2x minus 3 minus log 3. Since I have brought this one, there's nothing there, 0. What does the law say for subtraction? You divide. So it should be log in big bracket 2x minus 3 all over 3 is equal to 0. Here the base here is what? 10. Don't forget. Because they did not break it, but you should write. It means 10 to the power 0 should give you a. The a is 2x minus 3 over 3. So 2x minus 3 all over 3 is equal to 10 to the power 0. And 10 to the power 0 is 1. So if I cross multiply this over 1, 2x minus 3 is equal to 3 times 1 is 3. So I'll get 2x is equal to 6. Dividing 2 by 2, you get x is equal to 3. And you are there as the person who passed through this approach. But the bad approach is dividing 2 by log, and the log cancel log. Some students do that, but that is not a proper understanding of the concept of logarithm and how we operate in respect of logarithm. So please don't go by that. Another example. Another example is log x base 2 is equal to 3 minus log x minus 2 base 2. How do you solve this? This one, let's group like terms. This has log, this has log. So let the log come here. We shall have log x base 2. This is minus, so it should be plus log x minus 2 base 2 should be equal to 3. So that you see logarithm of product. Whenever we are adding, we multiply, so it should be log x will multiply x minus 2. So x multiplying x minus 2 is equal to 3. And the base is 2. Got the logarithm of product. This one will give me log x squared inside minus 2x base 2 is equal to 3. Now we come to definition of logarithm. 2 to the power 3 is equal to x squared minus 2x. A is x squared minus 2x. B is y. B is 2. And then y is 3. So we shall have 2 raised to the power 3 is equal to x squared minus 2x. So that you write x squared minus 2x is equal to 2 raised to the power 3 is 8. Now you are heading to quadratic equation because the power is 2. Now it becomes x squared minus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. You look for two numbers. When you multiply, you get negative 8. When you add, you get negative 2. The factors of 8, we have 4 and 2. Negative 4 and 2. Negative 4 and 2. Negative 4 times 2 gives us negative 8. Negative 4 plus 2 gives us negative 2. So I'll use this like that. Since the coefficient here is 1, I'll just write straightforward x minus 4, x plus 2 is equal to 0. And then solving them, x is equal to positive 4, x is equal to negative 2. Now, look at it carefully. What about if I put here? Let me check. Let me check the answers because we said logarithm cannot take negative value. Let's put negative 2 here. What do you get? If you put here, we get log negative 2 base 2 is equal to 3 minus log negative 2 minus 2, negative 4, base 2. So you see that log negative 2 base 2, what do we get? You will get an answer for that. So obviously, the 2 does not satisfy here. What about 4? If you put 4 there, you get, okay, even at this side, to see whether it will be equal to 3. Negative 2 here, it won't work. Here, it won't work. 2 doesn't satisfy, because we said we shouldn't have logarithm of negative. But put 4 there and see, because here I've got everything, and see whether we shall get 3. Log 4 base 2 plus log 4 minus 2 is 2 base 2. This one will give me 2 plus this one will give me 1, which is 3. You see that it satisfies. So our value is that x must be equal to 4. You see that? That is how it is. Because in the initial state, I made you understand that logarithm, the values, the log takes the values of negative number and positive numbers only, especially this side. Log A base B, the A takes positive values, but not negative values. Now, let's get another example. Let's get another example to facilitate our understanding. Log x squared minus 10 minus log x base 3 is equal to 2 log 3 base 3. Here the base is 3. What do you do? Check carefully. Logarithm to the same base is 1. For example, if you have log a base a, what is the answer? Let this one be x. A to the power x is equal to a, because a to the power x is equal to a, and this one is 1. So x is equal to 1. So we mean that here log a base is equal to x and the x is 1. So logarithm to the same base is what? 1. Now, so we mean that 2 times this part is what? 1, and 2 times 1 gives 2. So we shall write log x squared minus 10 base 3 minus log x base 3 is equal to 2, because here this one is 1. Now we are told that whenever you are subtracting, what do? You divide. So log x squared minus 10 over x is equal to 2. Here the base is 3, and we are told that log a base b is equal to y, b raised to the power y is equal to a. So our b is 3, our a is x squared minus 10 over x, and our y is 2. So we go by that. That's the definition of logarithm. So x squared minus 10 over x is equal to 3 raised to the power 2. And this one gives me x squared minus 10 over x is equal to 3 raised to the power 2 is 9. So let's cross multiply. You get x squared minus 10 is equal to x times 9, 9x. Now we get x squared, group largest minus 9x minus 10 is equal to 0. You see that? So look for numbers. When you add, when you multiply, you get negative 10. When you add, you get negative 9. So it should be negative 10 and 1. Negative 10 and 1. So you get x minus 10, x plus 1 is equal to 0. Obviously, you get x is equal to 10, x is equal to negative 1. So if you put negative 1 inside, you see that here will log negative 1. It becomes very difficult. It will satisfy. But put 10 here. It is workable. So this one, there's no need for you to even check, because here 1 will satisfy here. 1 squared will be 1. But by the time it will give negative. It will give negative 9 base 3. We don't have logarithm of negative number. So Right? X should equal to 10. That's all. X equals to 10 is our answer. So it's better you test your answer and see. That is why in the initial stage, I told you that logarithm, when I wrote the definition, I explained the values that A can take. A can take only positive values. So please watch me. Subscribe Ninja Easy Mathematics YouTube. You have a lot of videos on change of base, simultaneous equation that relates to logarithm, and a whole lot of things, exponential equations, and a lot of them. Thank you very much. May God bless you.